Welcome to the Medical Device Made Easy podcast. Here is Munir El-Azouzi from easymedicaldevice.com, and today we will help you, if I can say, to network at events and medical device events, if possible. So the objective of today is really to tell you how to be a good networker, how to connect with people at events. And for that, I just contacted somebody that is having an event soon. So that she can really help us to understand what will be at this event and how people can use this event to network with people. And for that, I have with me Lynda Wight, CEO of TOPRA, and we have the TOPRA Symposium 2019 in October 1st and 2nd in Dublin. And then we will talk also about this event so that people, if they are going, they know exactly what they will expect from the event. So Lynda, welcome to the Medical Device Made Easy podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
Great. So Lynda, can you just say a few words of you and just introduce yourself to the audience who doesn't know you?
Yes, of course. So I'm Executive Director of TOPRA, and TOPRA is a professional body for anyone involved in healthcare regulation in whatever sector. And for the last 20 to 30 years, we've been supporting those working in the medical technology sector with training and education and information services, and importantly, opportunities for professional networking.
Yeah, so for those that are following this podcast, you know already that I had Samantha Alsbury, who changed the name because I saw that on LinkedIn, Samantha Cooper now, I think.
Yes, she's married these days.
Yeah, so she was on the podcast explaining her how to master regulatory affairs in a previous episode. So go to the podcast.easymedicaldevice.com and find this episode. I can't remember the number, but I will put that in the show notes anyway. So Lynda, as we have this TOPRA event, the TOPRA Symposium in Dublin, I wanted the audience really to understand how they can network at events. I think it's really an important thing because some people are going and don't know exactly what to do, where to go, who to ask, who to talk to. And I think it would be great, just to give some advice to people and to tell them exactly what they should expect going to events and how they can make connections maybe with people. And let's use the TOPRA event that will be in October now, just to say what you have maybe also put in place that you have those connections available. So Lynda, let us know.
Okay, so I think you're absolutely right. One of the big values of going to any conference is the professional networking. So obviously you're going to hear the technical information and listen to the speakers, but it's the networking between those who attend that really adds value, I think, to the meetings that you go to. And the TOPRA Symposium, I think, is a really good meeting to go to because it's put together by regulatory professionals to meet the needs of the regulatory professionals. So it's our members who are telling us what we're going to learn about. And they make sure that they put together programs where there's plenty of space for discussion, plenty of space for people to meet each other and to share experience. And I think probably it's really important to make the most of meetings like the TOPRA Symposium in order to share experience, share issues, and share potential solutions, but also to build networks, build relationships, because they don't happen overnight, and in that way build your own confidence to do the job you do that much better.
So in terms of people that are going to this event, so usually we have a lot of different types of people. We have maybe some people directly from the government, some people that are manufacturers, some people that are providing services. So there is really a different type, and maybe some students also. I don't know if there is students that are going there just maybe to connect and to try to get some CVs. So how people then going to this event should connect. If for example, if I am a student and I want to go to meet with the companies, maybe to have a new job or an internship, or I don't know, those kind of things. So is it the right place to go and really make connections like that?
Yes. So I think the first thing to say is that the event is large enough to attract that whole range of stakeholders that you've just mentioned. So there will be people from industry, notified bodies, there will be representatives of EMA and the Commission, There'll be representatives of competent authorities, there'll be people from academic backgrounds, and there will be students, and there will be consultants. So there'll be that rich mix of stakeholders. But although there's that many people there, it's actually small enough for it to be quite friendly. The Devices Symposium has been going a number of years, and what I really like about it is there's a core of people who come every year, and they're like a family, and they really welcome any other people who come along into that family and want to make sure that they enjoy it and get the most from it, and value it as much as they do too. So first of all, as I say, they put the program together in a way where there's plenty of room for people in the audience to ask questions and to discuss their own issues with people on the platform. But there's also quite a lot of space in the program for our more informal networking. So we have an exhibition alongside the event, and a lot of suppliers are there and available to talk to. We have a membership area at the event where people can come and make arrangements to meet each other and chat and build those relationships. This year we've also introduced our symposium app, and that's going to allow people to message other delegates. If they've opted in, they'll be able to message delegates and make direct contact with them. So there's plenty of opportunities to build relationships with people who can help you in your career.
So yeah, I think a lot of events now to start to digitalization with a lot of applications and connections over Twitter, some hashtags maybe that you create and that people can share, and then share pictures and share events. So I think there is more opportunities to talk directly to people even without meeting them, so through apps. But yeah, is this also opening now that really there will be some business created, like we have some maybe manufacturers that are looking for service providers, and then to help them, for example, for clinical trials, or some others that help them to go through all the MDR struggle actually, etc. So is there enough space for that?
Yes, definitely. So both in the exhibition and indeed in the people who attend the events, there will be people who are experts, consultants, who are able to give advice. And I think it's a really good opportunity to begin to understand how you might fit together with somebody who could possibly give you assistance in the future as a consultant. So there's plenty of time to spend time getting to know those people, understanding their expertise that they've had in the past, talking to them about their successes and what value they can bring to your business. There'll be people there who are recruiters, so those who are looking to build relationships to move on to new jobs will be able to make contact there. So there's a whole range of opportunities for people. And you're right, the electronic and digital connections are important, but you know, nothing beats that face-to-face meeting where you can spend some time over a coffee, sitting aside from the hustle and bustle of the conference and learning a little bit more about each other. A business relationship can build from that can be very valuable in the future.
Great. So one question. So what would you advise people going to this event or any other events to put on their backpacks or on their luggage, so to arrive and to say, you should not forget to come with this or with that?
Oh, well, you must download the app. Obviously, that's important. So bring your smartphone with the app on it. But other than that, just bring a few business cards, bring yourself. Make sure you've thought in advance what you want to get from this meeting, who you hope to meet, what issues you'd like to share and chat with people about. And just come with an open mind and a willingness to not just sit and listen to what you're told, but be active in participating. The thing about the meeting is it's very friendly, and I think it's a lovely atmosphere for people to begin to get to know people that they haven't met before. And so, you know, leave your shyness at the door and just come along and enjoy it.
Great. No, I think it's really great advice for people to come and to really show themselves, to not be shy, to connect. But one thing that you mentioned that is really important is maybe to prepare also this event, maybe to go to the website and see exactly what are the different sessions, who are the different speakers, and maybe if really interested in one topic, you can, I suppose, already connect with some of the people that will be going there, to maybe, as you mentioned, prepare a meeting in advance, so that because I think it will be days that will be really fully packed. I saw sometimes there is two meetings at the same time, so you have then to choose which one to go. So I think for people that are going to events, you need maybe really to prepare yourself and to really focus on what you want to see, who you want to meet, and already maybe arrange some of those meetings so that you are not disappointed and really getting everything from those kind of events.
Yeah, I think you're right. We do have some parallel sessions, and we do offer delegates some choice. What we don't do is offer so much choice that you can never get to the things you want. But yes, I would say look at the program in advance and look and see the sessions that you really want to attend. We're offering this year devices, combination products, IVDs. We're offering a session on professional development, team building, cross-cultural working. So if you look at the program, pick out the sessions that really matter to you and make sure that you know when they're happening and that you're there for when they start.
And I see also that, so just for the audience, this kind of event can be specialized specifically on medical devices. The TOPRA Symposium is not specialized specifically on medical devices. We have some drug discussions, we have veterinary discussions, and there is another topic that is regulatory affairs in general, I suppose. So this is really different topics that a lot of people can come. And it's also great because maybe some people from drug can meet people from medical devices, as there is more and more combination products. So it's also something that can help them, because there are also some changes in the regulation, medical device regulation, regarding combination products. So it's, I think, important also to make these connections. Can we just
Can I just say, one of the things that we decided is, yes, some of the sessions on the Medical Device Symposium are joint sessions with the medical sessions. And that's because of that very important development that more and more people working in pharma need to have medical device knowledge. So there is opportunity there to share with a really broad industry base.
Great. So just maybe for the audience, let's focus now really on the TOPRA Symposium. What are exactly the hot topics actually that will be discussed on the TOPRA Symposium? And I mean, I think you choose some of those topics because of the actuality of what happens actually on the regulations and things, and maybe also to inform people about the updates. So what are actually the hot topics? I'm suppose there will be maybe something about MDR and something about Brexit. I don't know. So this, I think you cannot go do events without that. But is there really a lot of hot topics?
Yes, I mean, I think, as I mentioned earlier, what we're really keen to do is to make sure we cover medical devices, combination products, and IVDs in this symposium. And then we're going to look at some of the topics that are particularly important. Obviously, the implementation, the MDR is very important. There's a bit of a focus on clinical trials. That seems to be a hot topic, and a focus on pharmacovigilance. And as you've mentioned, there is also a special session on Brexit. As you say, we couldn't really have a meeting without addressing that.
No, it's great. So I think, yeah, people that are going there will be really getting a lot of value in terms of updates, in terms of connection with people. As you mentioned, also, if they have a problem, they can go and maybe find somebody that will find a solution for them and help them to go over that. So this event is located in Dublin. I see the TOPRA Symposium, but I see also other TOPRA events. So I think this one is maybe the biggest one, or it's the one that's annual one for everybody?
Yes, I mean, what we try to do is to offer a career spanning training program for people. right the way from when they're beginning to think about working in regulatory affairs, all the way up to people who want to get formal qualification. So the master's degree program is there. It's a part-time program for people who want to get a qualification in medical device regulatory affairs. And also we've introduced an apprenticeship program, which is now underway, and our first apprentices are in fact from the devices sector, so we're very proud of that. And that's a way in which people can get on-the-job training.
Yeah,
to become very competent.
Yeah, I remember we had also an episode with somebody called Karandeep Badwal, who talked about that, the apprenticeship program from TOPRA, and he said that it could be a great thing for people to enter the regulatory affairs business and really to understand what it is, and it's clear. So yeah, I think people will be really looking at that because we hear that many times now. So it's important for them.
Good. I think another thing I should mention is that as well as all that training, one of the things we think is important in TOPRA is continuing that network, not just at events, but also on an ongoing basis as part of the membership. So you will know that we have our special interest networks, which are virtual networks where people who are members of TOPRA can exchange information online, ask questions of each other, and really feel that they're getting support from fellow professionals during what is a very busy and challenging time at the moment.
Yeah, it's clear. So one thing that, as you mentioned, one thing that is important is there is the event where you will be connecting with people, but don't stop there. I think after, when you go back home, maybe look at your collection of business cards and see who you should connect with, to contact again those people, to really make a connection. Connect, for me, the best tool actually is LinkedIn. So to connect really with people on LinkedIn, so to really stay in touch and to chat and to discuss directly. So this is also something that people should consider. But yeah, don't just stop at the event. Really go and try to make connection after the event to really make a good relationship with that. So, is there something else that you want to say about the TOPRA Symposium?
No, I just think it's worth saying that we're in Dublin, as you've mentioned, and where else could you go for a good time? You know, learning and studying and building your business is important, but you want to do it in an environment which is friendly and fun. And we always say that a TOPRA Symposium, it's hard work, it's valuable, but it can be fun. So I hope that people will really think about coming along to Dublin at the very beginning of October and joining in with us, because it would be great to see them. Anyone who comes along and feels shy and would like to be introduced, come to the reception desk or come to the membership stand. Speak to any member of my staff. They're a really great bunch, and they will help you get the most from the symposium.
Yeah, just also for the audience, so I will be at the TOPRA event, so I will be coming. I will try to connect with also a lot of people. So if you are coming, so please don't hesitate also to connect with me. I will try also to guide you in the event. I will guide myself first because to be the first time going there, but I'm really also interested to connect with people to understand also the problems that people have and try to find solutions with them. But yeah, I will be there. I will be at the RAPPORT SS booth. I will give that on the show notes because they invited me, so I will go there. And then we can meet, we can discuss, and we can really have a good time from the event. So Lynda, so thank you for that. So where can people then connect with you? Is there a specific place?
With me, I'll be very prominent walking around, meeting people. It's one of the great joys of my year, actually, to reconnect with people I may not have seen since the last symposium and to meet some new people. So I'm bound to be near the registration desk or at the membership stand, but ask staff members where I am and they'll come and find me. So I'd really like to see as many people as possible at the event. It would be a great pleasure.
Great. So I think, yeah, it will be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. So I will be really also making a lot of videos from the event. So I will then show that to all the people to really give kind of a summary of the event, what was there. I will try also to meet with some of the speakers there so that I have also kind of a summary of their speech and maybe ask them questions, specific questions after the speech, just to understand better and to also provide this information to the audience. So Lynda, really thank you.
Great speakers. We've got some great speakers, and I think, you know, really get the latest and best information. So that's the most important thing.
No, it's great. So Lynda, really thank you for that. Thank you for your help. And let's meet at the TOPRA Symposium, and let's also have everybody meeting there. So great.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been great.
No, it's good. So Lynda, I wish you really a nice day then.
Thank you. Thank you very much.